This is D Rizzo with your breaking news, reporting all the news that you didn't need to know. Tonight in the news, customs agents in Cincinnati seized 44 pounds of cornflakes covered in cocaine. When asked for comment, Tony the Tiger could only comment, "They're great." Also today, 500,000 people have been reported dead due to COVID. This number is larger than any deaths in any of our previous wars throughout history, beating World War II that previously had 405,399 deaths. In other depressing news, St. Louis, Missouri is trying to break the COVID record, slowly but surely. They're working up to it. It's still preseason. St. Louis, Missouri is the number one most dangerous city in the United States for homicides. Right behind them is Detroit at number 3, and Chicago slacking down at number 16. Shirt sales are up for rest in peace and violence victims. Indianapolis, not to be outdone, has been fighting for the last 6 years for that coveted top spot. They started in 2015 at number 28. They moved up in 2019 to 22. And now in 2020, they have taken the coveted number 17 spot. When asked, the people of Indianapolis said they are working on a plan on how to bump St. Louis out of the top spot. Indianapolis is trying to pass a bill that would make it legal for everyone in the city to carry a firearm without the need of a license. So long as you are so long as you haven't been convicted of domestic violence and you are over the age of 18. Everyone in Indianapolis will be allowed to open carry a pistol all the time. Welcome to the Wild Wild West. In other news, Indianapolis's greatest citizen, its number one citizen, is changing his name. True Freeman is now renouncing the name and changing it to We Got Kennels. For comment, here is True Freeman.
Like some of y'all, I'm trying to get away from True Freeman, but I'm really not, because that's who I am. It's just publicly. But y'all can call me True Freeman. I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's who I am. I'm a true Freeman. That's why I chose that name, and I stand by that. But on my other channels, I'm going to be known as a different name so that people can't, I'm going to leave it at that.
It seems the owner at We Got Kennels has taken a chance and hired the troll formerly known as True Freeman to work on her premises. But it was speculated earlier in the week by Vic Damone that hiring Tyra would lead to him killing your dogs. This information has now been verified. We have recovered this audio from within We Got Kennels that corroborates Vic Damone's theory.
Got a poop turd on this floor. Here you go, Vic. I got another poop turd on my floor right there. That's what they did last night. One poop turd overnight. You see, they pissed on that when they was in here fighting, so they tore the shit up. Your bowl is too little for the dogs. Man, shut your bitch ass up, boy. Think I give a fuck about what you talking about, nigga? Nigga, oh, we got that, man. Oh, we got you now. You ain't got a motherfucker. Hey, Vic, can you afford a $5,000 dog? Can you afford a $5,000 dog? I don't think you can. Shut the fuck up.
A little bit of allergic reaction now to something, and I don't know what it is. And what I did is I pulled everything in this bully world, this pit bull world, this Rottweiler world, whatever it is, this motherfucking whatever bulldog world, whatever the fuck it is. Whatever you choose to do it to the best of your ability and stop trying to hate on the next motherfucker, because I ain't gonna hate on nobody. You feed your food a different raw diet than I feed mine, so what? Does that make you better than me? No, it doesn't. Right? I got 2 motherfucking puppies here that's only a week apart, and one of them is having a little bit of allergic reaction. We already been to that. A little bit of allergic reaction now to something, and I don't know what it is. And what I did is I pulled everything from both dogs, because one is doing well on the regimen. Both of them doing well on the regimen. But one of them, I started seeing hair, you know what I mean, a little bit of hair loss that's not normal. You know what I mean? So the vet was like, well, we'll treat it with fleas. I'm like, I ain't got no fleas. Well, you never know, because they have ones that you can't see how. Okay, let's put a flea regimen. I don't do it for 1 month, but no, you should probably do it all year round. Do it all year round now. Just with GP. But that, I don't believe that's what the fuck it is, but fleas cause parasites. You feel what I'm saying? And parasites can be on the topping of the skin. It's different things, right? So right now, I pulled everything. I pulled the Bully Max. I pulled the Bully Max. I pulled the Dime. I pulled the Bully Max. What else did I pull? I pulled the Bully Max and the Dime. That's it. I think it's the shampoo I use. I bought a new shampoo, and she was jumping around when I first bathed her, when I brought her home, and I don't know if that's what it was. I didn't rinse it out enough. So a few days ago, I had my wife help me, because that was her first time getting a bath, and she was jumping around so I don't know if I even got all the fucking soap out of her, but it looked like it, but that doesn't mean you did. So I over-rinsed her. We washed her again. I had my wife help so she couldn't jump around and would be calm and cool. And we I over-rinsed her, and actually her hair is starting to grow back. But my thing was, it's just a little bit on her back end, right? So I just pulled everything from, I pulled the Bully Max and I pulled the Dime, right? Because some people have allergic reaction to too much protein. Some dogs could have allergic reaction to too much protein. Every dog is different. And as a legitimate breeder and a dog owner, right, you have to, if something, you're feeding them the same thing, or you're doing the same thing with each one of them. And one of them, see, like King, he always sit there and take a bath good. He'll sit there and let you rinse him. It's just when he get in his eyes or something, or his face, he shake his head. Other than that, he sit right there and take his little bath. Her, when I first gave her bath, she was jumping around like she never had a bath before. So I'm getting her used to it. This next time I had my wife keep her calm and cool, and she really sat there and done well, and we over-rinsed her. And ever since then, she's been growing back, but I pulled the Bully Max and I pulled the Dime from their feeding, because I'm not feeding them separate, I'm feeding them together. Except I still give him Bully Max, because he ain't affected at all. I think it was the shampoo. But at the end of the day, I want that little bit of hair loss to grow back, which it is right now. It's a little minor bit, but I noticed something ain't right. So I pulled certain things that I think, the shampoo, I pulled the shampoo, I pulled the Dime, and I pulled the Bully Max from Roxy. You feel what I'm saying? And her shit is growing back. Well, the shit is growing back after I rinsed her. Washed her again and rinsed her, over-rinsed her. So what I'm going to do is, after her little spot grow back, which should be within the next week, it should be fully back in order. It takes a little minute sometimes, but her shit was never gone like that. I'm going to reintroduce everything again except that original shampoo. If I see one sign of a little bit of hair loss anywhere on her, I'm going to stop everything again. And then within days, that little spot will grow back, right? Of me pulling everything that I think could contribute to it. Then I'm going to pick one that I take out again. I'm going to first take out the shampoo. This is a long story. I'll deal with this on my channel, right? I'll deal with this on this channel when need be. But yeah, I don't mind that shit. It's trial and error with it, especially when dealing with a pup with the DNA background that pups have. Kane, get in here. Come here. Kane, get your ass in here. men in here. Let's go. Get it over there. You see she didn't move? You don't move. You stay right in this vicinity. Don't cross that threshold. Anyway. But it is what it is. But I'm assured. And this is like if you're on a certain regimen with your dog even down to how you wash your dog, and something goes on. It's like depending on the dog, certain dogs, like certain humans have asthma, certain humans don't. Certain humans have this running and arthritis running in their DNA, certain humans don't. Same thing with animals. And when you see something, it could be allergic reaction. Not allergic reaction, but allergic reaction nonetheless to something. And this is how you pinpoint it. And I'm about to pinpoint facts. I'm about to pinpoint.
But not to worry. Should Tyra be found out and be fired from the kennel, the minimum wage has been increased in many stores to $15 an hour. Walmart has taken the lead on this and increased their employees' pay to $15.25. Walmart is raising the pay for almost 500,000 of its employees, and it currently employs 2.2 million associates around the world and 1.5 in the US alone. Best Buy is also following suit. They have 125,000 employees within the United States. Best Buy has agreed to raise its minimum wage to $15 effective August of last year. Then Best Buy promptly fired everyone who was already making over $15 an hour. All full-time employees were also reduced to part-time employees. Well, it seems you can't win for losing. I'd hold on to that kennel job, Mr. Moore. Hold on real tight and keep printing out that merch. Because $15 an hour as a part-timer is almost the same as $7 an hour for 40 hours. And that is all the news that you didn't need to know. Have a good night.